Welcome to Your Waifu Is Trash, the anime debate podcast. My name's Cody, I'm your host. With me are my co-hosts,
Blake,
Darius,
and today we will be discussing the greatest transformations in all of anime. Transformations are pretty unique in anime. I mean,
absolutely.
They're not really known in other media sources, and so I think we need to delve deep and find out which transformation is the most iconic and the best, which is the best transformation in anime. So in the first round, we have the Berserker armor transformation versus the Mazoko demon form from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay.
Alright, so these are both demons.
Yeah.
And these are both sick. Alright, I'm going to start off talking about Berserker armor transformation. My boy Guts is amazing as a character, and watching him transform into that Berserker armor and watching his bones shatter, and he continues fighting in that armor, just slaying demons nonstop. And just the red eyes, and it's sick. And then the transformation sequence in the beginning, I mean, it's not great because the anime is not great, because the quality is not there like they are in some of these other animes. But just, it feels so epic, and you can, it just rips him to shreds, and it doesn't matter. And I just love that.
Yeah, I think when you look at the Berserker transformation, itself is one of the most epic and at the same time a traumatizing transformations, because
absolutely,
you have pure just metal steel armor, that's possessed, that seems to be possessed in a way that just pulls your body together with its metal pieces. You could break more than half the bones of your body. It's going to whip you back together. Not perfect, but it's going to stick itself to you while giving you as much power as you possibly need to slay even the gods.
It's like, oh no, you ain't done yet.
You're not dying. No. You don't feel pain yet. This is not your thing. This is your rage mode. This is the power.
You are broken, but you are not done.
There's a crack there, but you still work.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, but what do you boys know about Yusuke Urameshi, though?
Okay, so my boy Yusuke is great. He's a great character, and this transformation, he just comes out of nowhere. And you just see that, red skin and white hair come down, and he just beats the living shit out of this man. He does not stand a chance. Just knees flying through the air, just beating and he was getting these hands before he transformed.
Oh, absolutely.
And he just comes back and just murks this dude out of nowhere. You don't know when to stop. Spirit gun.
Right.
It's gone. Body bags out of nowhere.
I say just seeing the amount of power of this transformation, just like you say, coming out of the blue, but you knowing shit just got real.
The realist.
Being the understatement of this transformation, the epicness, the power behind it. I mean, honestly, it is. I mean, it wasn't as painful looking to watch as the Berserk one, which it's oh snap, shit, damn. But watching that transformation though, man, I mean,
well,
it's like going Super Saiyan 5.
I guess. For me, I was more of the I watched the anime, of course, but I was also a avid reader of the manga when it was out in Shonen Jump, and honestly, while it was out of the blue, there was a lot of times where I was just you know what? Yusuke's around all these demons and stuff. When is he going to get some, OP transformation and just kick some ass? And the day the chapter came out where he finally got that, I was like, our day of reckoning has came. Yusuke is now the GOAT.
Yeah, the GOAT. He is.
He is the absolute GOAT. And so I think that he just trumps everything right now, at least compared to Guts, because...
I mean, have either of you... Well, you've read Berserk. Have you read Berserk?
I've
Blake?
read some of Berserk, but...
Read Berserk.
Read it, watched it.
Don't watch Berserk. Read Berserk.
You told me to read Berserk, which I have read a bit of, and I know the premise of,
just the Black Swordsman. He's amazing. Yeah. Guts is amazing. He's an amazing character. The transformation, in my opinion, is not of the same caliber.
It's not.
Agreed.
And so my vote is going to go to the demon form from Yu Yu Hakusho.
I agree. Demon form.
Agreed.
All right. Demon form moves on to the next round. Round 2, we have Yami Yugi, the Yu-Gi-Oh transformation from the original Yu-Gi-Oh, versus Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, are we going back to the first episode where you're trying to get us to vote Yu-Gi-Oh in front of everything else again? That's what I feel like you're doing.
No, I'm not.
Why are you doing this?
Huh?
Why are you doing
Super
this?
Saiyan wins.
Exactly.
Do we need to go into detail about this?
I mean, but when Yugi first appeared with Yami,
That was sick. That was sick. You had the Yu-Gi-Oh transformation. You had Dan Green coming out of
He
nowhere with
lit
the deep
up.
voices.
He glue gold, just like Super Saiyan did. You know, and then he got bigger. His voice became more majestic. But Super Saiyan.
All right, that's 2 sweeps so far in the bracket. All right, we have another transformation coming up with some golden hair. We have One for All. All Might's One for All from My Hero Academia. The transformation specifically from Small Might to Tall Might. Versus Luffy's 4th gear transformation against Doflamingo.
Okay. This one's
There's
a tough
a lot of ways to actually go around with these.
Because I consider it a transformation.
Yeah.
The All Might transformation. I consider
It's
agree.
super epic because, like, when I look at Small Might going to Big Might, it's like watching Broly go to Legendary Super Saiyan.
Tall Might.
Yeah, Tall Might
Might.
going, or can I say Mini Might? I like that better.
You can go Mini Might.
Like, you know, Mini Might. So we got Mini Might going to Tall Might. It's like Broly going to Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. You know, you got this weak, feeble-looking guy, but then just, you know.
Oh, and the first time in the anime when he turns into Small Might out of nowhere, and there's blood just everywhere, just blood, and it's great and funny. And
like you see how weak he is.
You don't have that comedy aspect of a lot of his transformations.
Yeah,
But-
exactly.
But then you got Luffy's 4th gear, which, you know, when he appeared doing it against Doflamingo, that was hella epic as well, though.
Oh, it was.
Like, this dude turned into some kind of overpowered sumo wrestler. Like,
Yeah, no, he was bouncy.
It's just like, I mean, I do like 4th gear designs better, just because I am a guy who likes when, like, you have these kind of interesting tattoos, something that's a huge exterior difference, not just like muscle mass difference.
I mean, you can't tell they were the same person
Yeah, I know.
with All Might and Small Might.
This
You
is
can't.
true.
So what you're saying is, like, you like it when somebody just their skin goes black and they have giant appendages out of their arms and crap.
Yeah,
Like their
something
hands
like that.
look like hammers.
They like it when they fill themselves with hot air and then become very bouncy.
I like it when
Exactly.
someone transforms and a whole lot of extra stuff just gets on them.
Sitting there just boingy, boingy,
You know,
boingy,
But now the
boingy.
bounciness is kind of funny. That's where I feel like the humor comes in for, like,
Oh, yeah.
Bounce Man,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
Bounce Man. Yeah.
But, jeez. It's like, well, what do you
Jump
guys,
around.
like, you know, what do you guys think?
I don't know. It's tough. It really is. I think my vote is going to come down to 4th gear. Because that transformation was so cool. Because it was a culmination of so many things. Because it was a combination of Grade 2 and Grade 3. Gear 2 and Gear 3. And he combined them to make Gear 4. And he found it... and he did it when he was training on that island with all those animals. And so he just could hone his techniques and learn from them. And that was like the first real, like...
Luffy
earned transformation from Luffy, because like the other ones were there, but they just happened in the middle of the one arc, and he got both of them at the same time pretty much. And like,
Yeah.
this one felt earned.
Now before
It's not a hand-me-down.
before D casts his vote, because I'm gonna rock the vote a little bit. I'm gonna go with One for All. And the reason I say this is One for All isn't just a transformation for humor. If you really think about it, every single time All Might goes back into his Small Might form, basically, there's usually a lot of blood. He's usually coughing up stuff. You gotta remember, this guy is literally putting on an entire facade for an entire race of people to show them that no matter what, justice is going to stand above everything else. And he has to be that one beacon that never falters.
The symbol of peace.
The symbol of peace. And so he is in so much pain and so much agony just
yeah, 'cause
doing
it's killing
this.
him.
Yeah, exactly.
It's actually killing him.
I mean, even after he gets a hole in his stomach, he still has to put up this facade, and he still does it. And then after he loses it, he still is trying to rally the troops. He's still trying to pull it out and be like, hey, I may not be doing any more hero work, but I can
I'm
show you
still
guys
here.
that I'm still a hero. I'm
still
here to
kicking.
help you.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm bringing out the One for All vote.
See, it's not really a guarantee which way my vote could go, because like both of them are absolutely amazing, like phenomenal. Both of them like do have another great common thing, which is the fact that there is a huge character difference, a huge power change. You have, All Might's, what is it? United States Smash, like the
United States of Smash.
like
Oh my lord.
his biggest like a country smash that he did, and he pulled like a mini One Punch Man.
He did.
Dude, like,
it was great.
It was, dude. That
Speaking of mini One Punches, though, Luffy's fourth gear transformation when he hits them with that Gum Gum Kong
the
bullet where he reaches his hand back into himself and just blasts Doflamingo like off the island in a punch. That is so hype.
Now my question is, how many times, or like how much can Luffy use fourth gear before like?
By the way, speaking of killing
himself
him,
out?
it's killing him. For using the second gear and third gear and fourth gear, is taking years off of Luffy's life.
Okay, I didn't actually know that.
It makes him super small. Isn't that what that is?
Afterwards, yeah.
I remember that from One Piece Pirate Warriors 3.
So you got fourth gear.
It is also killing him.
Yeah, so both transformations have huge drawbacks. But yeah, I guess when it comes down to it, my vote goes for fourth gear.
Fourth gear.
Fourth
okay.
gear.
Okay.
It's hard. That's
Tough choice.
That's too hard.
That is very hard.
That's too hard.
Okay, in the next round we have Gon's adult transformation from Hunter x Hunter versus Titan Shift from Attack on Titan.
Ooh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna start off by saying I vote Gon.
I'm gonna start off by saying I vote Gon as well.
But let's have a conversation.
Let's
real
explain
quick.
about this though.
Let's explain this to the non-Hunter x Hunter watchers.
I'm gonna go and cry.
To the filthy casual here.
Let's speak off. Let's speak off the obvious first. Okay, so Attack on Titan's Titan Shift. Yeah, that concept is extra cool. Everyone has their own way of changing. You know, Eren bites himself. Blonde-haired girl sliced her fingers with stuff with the rings that she had. Everyone had a way of changing. But it's just it's cool how that came out to be. You going from this like regular human being to just this ginormous piece of work.
Oh yeah.
But that does not. I don't believe that the power behind that, the way that came to be, did not really amount to Gon's adult transformation.
All right, I'm gonna break this down for him real quick.
Do this.
All right, so we can talk about Kite real quick. Kite was Gon's like mentor for the arc.
Mentor. I mean, I want to say father figure in a way.
He was a father figure. He
like,
was, because Gon didn't have his father. His whole point of looking for his adventure was to find his father. Mm-hmm. That's why he joined the Hunter organization. That's why he did everything.
Yeah.
And Kite gets mollywopped and like killed in front of him by Pito, and Gon just breaks, and he can't handle it. And he's like, "You're actually killed him. You're not gonna bring him back. I don't care anymore. I don't care if I die. Mm-hmm. I'm going to kill you." Mm-hmm. And so he sets his Nen restriction to kill Pito.
Did pretty much. He unrestricted everything.
It's just, well, he said the highest restriction is, I don't care what happens to me. That is the restriction. It doesn't matter what happens to me. I can die. This bitch is going to die. I'm going to kill her. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And they just, this is a slow walk after he transforms into the woods.
Oh.
And you just come with me. I don't want to destroy this place. Just emanating power.
The
off
sheer
of him.
coldness. He goes from being this lovable child, pretty much he goes from being like a teen Gohan, like Teen Gohan away before to Ultimate Gohan, where he's like,
I'm here to kill you.
Yeah, I'm not
here to
beat
fight you. I'm here to kill you. And just like that.
But
how it worked is he gave up all of his future potential to gain the height of his potential, is how it worked. Yeah. And so for that fight, he was at the height of his potential.
But he's never gonna reach that?
I mean, we don't know.
The anime, honestly, it stopped incomplete. Honestly,
it did. The manga's still going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's talk about the mangaka said that he's getting ready to finish up the end of it, and so that brings us up. There might be another Hunter x Hunter anime coming out soon.
I mean,
a continuation.
I will say you don't really have to convince me about this, because even in sheer thought of power scale alone, Gon's Coaster is like years above Titan.
He goes from like run of the mill Hunter to literally the most powerful Nen user on the planet.
I'm sorry, but he could one shot a Titan easily.
I mean, stronger than Enero probably.
He's stronger than Miriam. Yeah. He's on the same tier as like Meruem.
Yeah.
Like Pito says, "Oh my lord, he's as powerful as the king."
Yeah.
And then she tries to stab him. He kicks her up in the air. While she's up there, just bam, gone, done.
I mean,
she actually feared him.
It was insane.
She did too. Like she
and
had
so
fear.
my vote's going. My vote's going.
It's
His
gonna be
vote's
a
going.
sweep.
Your vote's going. Everybody votes going.
Sorry, Titan, but
I can't wait.
you got outclassed.
For real. The next round is Release Restraint from Hellsing versus Digivolution
Wow,
from
you're
the
hurting
Digimon
me.
series.
You're hurting me because you know I want to vote for both of these.
Yeah, no, they're good for different reasons.
They are.
Very different reasons. Does somebody else want to start us off?
So, Digimon is good in a nostalgic way, I feel. When you think of your childhood, you usually think of, like, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball Z, Digimon. So, when you're really thinking about that stuff, you're really thinking, like, wow, these transformations were things that I saw in my childhood. They were so awesome. I'd love to relive them. However, on the other side of it, Release Restraint is just the most brutal transformation from one of the most brutal, bloodiest animes out there. And when you're like getting to our age, that's what you're looking for. So you kind of have to argue which is better, nostalgia or gore.
Or Seinen gore amazingness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to choose.
It took you guys this long to realize Alucard was just Dracula backwards?
Wait, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Holy
It's
shit.
It's just... You didn't know?
You didn't know
I
that?
paid no attention to
I
that.
mean,
I paid
Wow.
no attention to
Wow.
that at all.
Wow, that's...
I don't think about words
I mean,
backwards.
honestly, in my eyes, I think the concept of Release Restraint, like all the levels in its
just
general,
relieving-
is just
releasing all the demons and stuff?
I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a lot more than Digivolution.
Release your demons. Fight me like a man.
Like, he's literally releasing souls from himself. That's metal. I'm sorry.
Souls that he has collected
Yeah, exactly.
over
so,
hundreds of years.
And he gets younger after
yeah,
the
that's
use.
better, I think.
Doesn't he get younger after the use?
Uh,
With the black short way, it's like he doesn't look as old after the usage, didn't he?
That was something completely different.
Is that a
was
different thing?
Yeah, that was a different thing.
Okay.
Release Restraint level 0 is when he regains the powers of the original Dracula. Which when he takes his Dracula form. That's Release Restraint level 0. I believe that's what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Digivolution, though, like, I mean, I just want to kind of speak on that a little bit, is like, all the concepts, everything that happened, Digivolution, I mean, it was super cool, like, in general. Like, you have, you know, like, Digimon Frontier, where you have the kids sliding the data across their scanner, and then, you know, you have that user pretty much turning into a form of data, and pretty much getting their avatar fused with them. And it's like it's so super epic, you know. I like that, and then like the previous ones were all just about just as cool animations for.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like animations for like the one with like Vmon.
Oh yeah,
Vmon.
Yeah, DNA Digivolution.
Yeah, DNA Digivolution. Now that one definitely had the best animation. It's like watching a cartoon, like a legit video game, like transformation over because they had a 3D,
Yeah,
3D the characters and whatnot, which is super epic.
Yeah,
But-
Pildramon and the
Yeah.
other ones. Imperial Dramon is one of them. Yeah.
But yeah, Release Restraint definitely mollywops Digivolution.
I mean, I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna vote for Release Restraint. I think it's just so epic. I can't not vote for it. Digivolution is cool and deserves to be on this list, but
Going up with
body bags.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, what's your vote, Blake?
Release Restraint.
Okay, well, we have another sweep. This has been a whole bunch of sweeps, which means there's going to be some upsets in this next round.
clean.
Oh, definitely.
All right, so the next round we have the Magical Girl Transformation category. We have Moon Prism Power from Sailor Moon versus the Kamui Senketsu from Kill la Kill.
So I'm just gonna say 2 words. Kamui Senketsu. I'm not saying anything else about it. Just,
You're not going to say anything else about it?
I'm just gonna
Okay.
wait
You
for
didn't
the
like
next
how-
I'm
round.
going to start off. I'm going to say the Sailor Moon transformation is iconic. It was like the first magical girl transformation, and all the other ones after that, including the Kill la Kill transformation, copy the scene almost exactly. I
Agreed.
mean, let's be honest.
Yeah. I think so. Sailor Moon started like
The magical girl transformation.
Like that kind of transformation there. I think they started it, didn't they?
They were one.
Like,
they were one of the
one
first.
of the
They were the
first.
first ones to use that scene. That scene was original to Sailor Moon, and then from there,
That's when
a
you
lot
got
of people used the same transformation scene or something similar to it in the magical
all
girl
the
transformation
fancy, fast
sequences.
lights and colors,
And the spinning and the here's a butt shot, and then that started off with Sailor Moon.
Yes.
It did. Kamui Senketsu is fucking sick, and it turns her blood to iron, and that one wins.
I
yeah,
will explain more in the next round for them.
yeah.
I'm not going. I just wanted to give Sailor Moon its due. It's a classic.
Agreed.
It deserves to be on this list as one of the original transformations in anime. One of the things that made the trope exist.
Not a bad anime either. You know?
It's not. It's really not.
It's good.
Kamui Senketsu moves on to the next round. All right. So in this round we have the final Getsuga Tensho from Bleach versus the Satan Soul transformation from Fairy Tail.
Dang, doing D dirty with this one.
All right. So who wants to speak some truth?
Mother.
I'd like to speak some
Auger.
truth.
Okay.
So, here you have Ichigo facing off basically against what would be their
god.
version of almost a god. I'm not going to say
A
a
demigod.
god. A
A
demigod. And this demigod is going to destroy his entire town, use it as a key to go and become the new Soul King. And no matter what Ichigo does, he can't beat him. He just can't do it. Then out of nowhere, he figures out his dad's a Soul Reaper, and he's like, we're trapped in a space where time moves very slowly, and we are going to teach you this final technique. However, after you use it, you'll never be able to use your Soul Reaper powers again. Ichigo goes in, learns the power, literally goes to Aizen, transforms, one-shots him.
Slices this man in half.
Absolutely done.
Yeah, that scene, and you had that scene right beforehand, before the transformation, where he just whips out his sword and like slices a mountain in half.
Exactly. Like, Ichigo's final
Can we
Getsuga
also add
Tensho
the
is just
fact
insane.
that his sword was a thread?
Yeah, no, it's just like
Was
just
a-
energy.
J-
It's just
It was
just,
literally energy, and you
thread?
just wreck a demigod.
and yeah, no problem. Body bag.
Mira,
This is so
Mira
epic
is
looking.
amazing.
Yeah, Mira Jane is one of my favorite
I'm giving her
characters
props.
from
Her
Fairy Tail.
Satan soul,
Exactly.
man.
It's so sick. Against when she does that against Freed, and just comes out of nowhere and just beats the living shit out of this man. There is
Oh.
nothing. Just darkness beam. Get out of here.
I mean, if you're reading like the manga and watching it and just you don't know yet and everything, and they're like list some S-class mages and they say Mira Jane, and you're like,
like,
what the hell? No,
she's the bartender.
Yeah, she's
she's
adorable.
the bartender. But then you go and piss her off, and you done.
Dude.
You done fucked
And
up.
There was so much repressed anger.
Dude, and when she took on that Satan soul, it was almost like when Goku first was Super Saiyan. Because he couldn't really control himself
Kind of.
100%.
Yeah. That was also similar with Ichigo. Not Ichigo. Ichigo totally had control there.
Yeah, he did.
Yusuke's transformation into
Yeah.
the demon form the first time.
Like, the epicness behind... I'm very upset about this. I am very upset about this.
Yeah.
Just because...
There's got to be some hard decisions.
Because the Satan Soul was like the coolest, literally like top of the line, one of the coolest things Fairy Tail has ever shown. And no one can argue that. I'm talking better than Lightning Fire not to.
It's pretty sick.
Like,
It is
that's...
sick.
I
yeah,
do greatly
I'm
enjoy
sorry.
the
It's,
Satan Soul transformation.
the epicness. But then, like you said, final...
The final Getsuga Tensho.
Oh my Jesus, yes. Like you said, all
With
he
the
did,
black hair.
he just...
and-
long
and
black
robe
hair, the
and just-
bandages. Like, he looked like he was the leader of everyone. Like, he looked like he was the creator of all Soul Reapers. Like,
He looked like he could be the Soul King. Like, he just
pretty
looked like
much.
It.
Absolutely.
He
Yeah.
came out, man. Jesus Christ. It's just like...
Take no prisoners. This man is dead.
Right. Like you just said, you move an arm. What happens?
might as well-
Mountains just fly over.
Might as
fly
well
away.
have just hit him with the Omae wa Moshindaru. You're already dead. You don't even know it.
But yeah, nah, you come in, yeah, this move one shot. You bye-byes now.
All right. We need to go to votes.
I'm going out there and saying Final Getsuga Tensho.
I'm going to make D vote.
No, you vote.
Nope. I want to make D vote. Because I already know what I'm voting for. I want to make D vote. I want to put the pressure on.
Satan Soul.
You're going to vote for Satan?
I'll
I'll vote
vote.
for the final Getsuga Tensho.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Someone's got to vote for it.
Yeah, no, that's the first not sweep.
Very true.
The first not sweep. The final round we have Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann
Whew.
versus QB Chakra Mode from Naruto.
Now this is the first chakra like controlled mode when he spent
Like 3-headed, 6-armed QB chakra transformation.
Okay.
Okay, we're talking
The
full
Asura,
out.
like full on Asura
Okay,
transformation.
full on.
we're
100%
talking poster.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We're
okay.
talking
like
like
Naruto the last.
no,
full
like
on.
the scene when he's fighting against Madara.
Okay.
And or was it Jubito when he has the 3-headed Ninetales avatar?
Yeah.
With the 6 arms.
Yes.
That transformation. That transformation's amazing.
You know, that's not really fair because after seeing the Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann transformation,
It's that level.
It upsets me because that was epic. That was the pinnacle transformation of all mechas.
It
Agreed.
is.
Like
I agree.
like I haven't even seen the whole series, but just seeing that clip for the transformation, just
Yeah, no,
like,
these guys are not into Gurren Lagann. I literally just showed them the clip and they're praising it. Like the 1-minute clip of the Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann transformation.
I would say that I'm more QB Chakra mode. One reason because Naruto is my life and I'm a Narutard and I will admit that proudly. But second off because this entire anime focused around a couple of themes, and one of the big themes was Naruto was not able to control the beast inside him, and that's why everybody hated him.
And then when
This is the culmination of every single battle that he has ever fought up to this moment, and now he is freaking...
now he brings upon
He's
a
OP.
3-headed QB.
He's OP. He
Oh, yeah.
has total control.
Absolutely.
They are friends. They are fighting as one.
That scene where he finally becomes friends with Kurama and they do the fist bump.
Exactly.
I love that.
It's great. It's great.
Oh.
Like, sure, it was one thing when he subjugated Kurama and he got the first chakra mode, but when they became friends and they started actually working as a team, that was something else entirely.
That was
like-
Naruto literally made a friend out of the beast with the most hatred out of any other beast in existence. Except maybe the Ten-Tails.
Yeah, the Jubi is like literally really hard to control.
Exactly.
It will burst forth from you and murder you.
Yeah, so props to Naruto.
On top of that, too, I mean, like we just said, when he brought out the Asura 3-headed Kurama with the 4 arms,
Exactly.
holding a different
Rasengan.
arms.
6 arms,
Six
and
arms.
holding each one holding a different Rasen Shuriken.
And they were also Tail
Oh.
Beast bombs, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rasen Shuriken mixed with Tail Beast Bomb, and it was one of each arm had each different type Tail Beast.
Exactly.
And it was that epic.
You
It was
can't-
great.
I'm sorry,
It
but
was fantastic.
but a mech can't beat that. I'm sorry.
I beg to differ, but I'm
mean,
not going to be able to convince you because of the reason the Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann transformation is better to me is because of the emotional resonance that the show built up towards it, which is something I cannot explain to someone who has not seen the show.
Agreed. Although I have seen a lot of, like, I haven't seen the show specifically, but I have seen a lot of clips and everything, so I can understand where you are coming from.
There's a lot of emotions in Gurren Lagann, and Gurren Lagann is one of my favorite anime, period, of all time, and I'm really sad that neither of you have seen it, and you should watch it. That doesn't count.
That
doesn't count.
I've seen. I haven't seen that live, the transformation, but I've seen the first 10 episodes.
You need to watch all of it.
Yeah, we need to watch all of it.
You both need to
Agreed.
watch all of it. I vote for Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann.
Here's one thing I just want to throw out. When it comes to mech transformations, they have the best build up. Mech transformations primarily the best, but at least with this transformation in comparison to the Naruto chakra control, the Super Galaxy did have the best build up when you see just piece by piece the mech doing its thing.
That's honestly the best thing about mech transformations is that you get to see like the actual pieces moving around and doing things.
And it's epic.
As opposed to just fist bump, poof.
Yeah, like,
which was still cool.
Like, it's cool. It's just the fact that like you're not getting it as a whole. You're getting this bowl of greatness, but they're giving you a scoop at a time.
Yeah.
You're not just gonna shove this whole.
No. What it is, it's like you're getting a great baked potato, but like you want that steak and like that you want the whole platter. You're just getting the baked potato. That's all you're getting. It's a good baked potato now. But it'd be nicer if you got the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's how it's like trying to explain Gurren Lagann to you guys. I'm not going to be able to sell you on this great steak dinner if you just had a baked potato and that's all you get.
Exactly.
So, I vote for Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann.
I vote QB Chakra mode.
I vote Super Galaxy.
Okay.
Oh!
Okay. Sure.
I wasn't expecting that.
I'll let you have that, but Final Getsuga Tenshou's probably going to beat it in the next round, so I'm not going to
Speaking of the next round, we have the Mazoku demon form transformation from Yu Yu Hakusho versus Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball Z.
Super Saiyan?
Super Saiyan.
Can we talk about this?
Okay.
All right, we're talking about the original Super Saiyan transformation against Frieza because we didn't state that in the previous round.
Agreed.
We're talking about Super Saiyan, not Super Saiyan 2, not Super Saiyan 3, not Super Saiyan 4, not Super Saiyan God, not Super Saiyan Blue, not Super Saiyan Blue Evolve, not Super Saiyan anything else that happens. There's too many.
Rose.
Not Super Saiyan Chibi.
Not Super Saiyan Rose. Super Saiyan.
Okay.
Vegeto's eyes are cute when he goes Super Saiyan Blue too.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay. Alright, so Yusuke is a monster. And he turns into, literally, like an uncontrollable rage beast. And Goku does the same thing. They both turn into these uncontrollable rage beasts, and I just really like that. They let loose of all of their emotions, and they let just the rage and the fighting spirit take over, and both of them are just watching a massacre afterwards. I mean, against Frieza and against
definitely.
the guy whose name I can't remember from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Isn't that Toguro?
That was not
No, it
Toguro.
wasn't Toguro.
No, Toguro was way before this.
Toguro was like episode 30
You're
something.
right, you're
Like
The difference in both these transformations, I think, is the amount of ass kicking that there was. Because Goku kicked Frieza's ass, sure, but he also showed that he still has
Humble.
not a humble side, but a compassionate side. He will still show you mercy.
he still gave him that energy at the
He
end.
gave him that
He did.
energy.
Gave
of
him
course,
that opportunity.
Of course, Frieza gone and fucked it up.
You
but
fool! Just
but
with the one-handed angry Kamehameha back at him.
Yusuke ain't giving nobody no mercy. You
No.
dead. You a dead son bitch.
Oh yeah, you're dead.
He's
you
just
did
gonna
this, I'm gonna
whip
kill
you
you.
hard.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm going to knee you repeatedly
like
in the air, in the face.
An
I don't know how.
uncontrollable Inuyasha when he went to white hair, but just stronger and better.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
And I
I
did.
mean, Inuyasha didn't make it on this bracket because that transformation isn't good enough.
I know.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
this one did it better.
I mean, yeah, they were both really good transformations, but I feel like one of them is going to take it for me. But I'm not going to say which one it is.
Well, I'll tell you what. I am going to vote for the Super Saiyan transformation
Okay.
because Goku's transformation to Super Saiyan had everything you could need in a perfect transformation, in my opinion. You had just... Frieza just survived that spirit bomb. Like it was nothing. And he was all dread set in. And he just started killing people. He bodied Vegeta. He picked Krillin up and exploded him in the air.
Yeah.
You saw just... His best friend since childhood just died in front of him for the second time.
Completely wiped the floor with Piccolo.
Oh, everybody got these hands.
Except
Frieza
Gohan.
was handing them out. Gohan is
Free
7
samples.
at the time.
Yeah.
6 maybe. I don't know. Not worth it.
He needs to catch those hands.
Free samples.
He said Gohan was next, and then that was enough. That was enough. Goku was angry now, and Frieza was going to die. And you had that scream sequence, and Frieza just stops and looks at him as he just screams, and his hair turns
His
that
hair's
golden
bleeding.
yellow,
Yes.
and just the rage as he's just sitting there.
Just
it's great.
angry seizure mode kind of thing.
Yeah,
Slightly.
just-
like
yeah.
he's back. Like you just
You
snipped
feel the emotional.
that fine line.
You feel the emotional, just trauma welling up inside of him.
Plus, if
And-
you really look at it, you can see the buildup that always happened from it. Because as soon as Goku landed on Namek, you just kind of knew that
Something more was going to happen.
Something more was going to happen. And then Vegeta started talking about the legendary Super Saiyan. And then you're just like, yeah, Goku's it. So, votes?
I vote for Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan.
I was actually going to vote for Yu Yu Hakusho, so...
Hey.
Okay, well there you go. It gets one vote.
Okay.
By the way,
We're getting some
Yusuke's
twists.
transformation was against Ryzen.
Ryzen, okay.
No, when Ryzen possessed him with his battle against Sensui.
Oh, Sensui, that's
it was
right.
Sensui, yeah, not Ryzen. Ryzen's
Okay.
the name of the demon, I believe. Or something like that. I don't quite remember.
He
It's
still
been
gave
forever.
those hands.
Yeah, it's been
Props
forever
to
since I watched Yu Yu
Yusuke.
Hakusho. I need to rewatch it.
Yeah.
We got some weird twists going on here.
Round 2. We have Fourth Gear from One Piece versus Gon's adult transformation from Hunter x Hunter. I vote Gon's adult transformation from Hunter x Hunter.
Can we just say, can we just say here, think for a few seconds on which one is truly better, and why is it actually Gon's adult transformation?
Jeez, okay. I thought you were actually gonna like say something for real, but you didn't.
I would also like to point out, Luffy can train in as many forests as he wants. He's not getting that powerful.
No.
He's not getting that gap closed just like that.
No.
Like, the phrase, just... That's why Nen is such an amazing power system, and why you need to watch Hunter x Hunter.
I get it.
Do you? I'm going to keep telling you.
I think I get it, yeah.
We've been telling you to watch Hunter x Hunter for
have
like
my Crunchyroll.
5 weeks.
I've been busy, okay? God damn.
You are watching JoJo's, though, so I'll give you a break.
Yeah.
But there's not as many transformations in JoJo, so watch Hunter x Hunter. Really, there's only one in Hunter, but still.
Killua Godspeed thing.
Is that really a transformation, though?
It's kinda
more
like
that's a Nen power. That's not really a
I'll
transformation.
say it's kind of like a unlocked potential with a more.
But
sass.
Godspeed is so sick, though. It's more like a gate opening. Like
Yeah.
the inner gates in Naruto,
Yeah.
kind of. It's kind of like
More
that.
of a tech.
But with lightning.
Yeah. He like pulled a Super Saiyan 2, but just
Ooh.
not.
It's great, but not like that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
But with
But yeah.
electricity.
Yeah. He does lightning.
Okay.
But that's not the point. We're not
Yeah.
talking about Killua today. Because Killua might be a better character than Gon, but Gon is far stronger in this particular situation.
But we're
I
not
don't
always
disagree.
just talking about what's stronger.
I'm sorry.
We're
I
also
don't,
talking
I don't
about
disagree.
how they look, how
Yeah.
the transformation actually pulled out.
Kite died.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not voting against this. I mean,
Gon
obviously,
almost died.
Yeah. They had to pick.
like Luffy, you're an awesome character and all, but I mean, you can't beat that transformation with bouncy bounce ball. I'm sorry.
Bounce Man? Bounce Man is sick, okay?
Bouncy bounce ball. that's
I
what
would
we're
like to
calling
point... Bounce Man, fourth gear is great. Fourth gear is a great transformation. You have all those sick moves named after the animals on the island.
Yeah.
You have...
I have the only problem I had with it was the bouncing, honestly, because like you saw Gear 2
It makes
and you
sense,
saw
though.
Gear 3, but well, I don't think it did because like Gear 2 and Gear 3 were so like down to earth, kind of.
Well,
like
the
sure,
re-
you were making your arm big and everything, and that's about it. And he was getting a different shade of skin color, but out of nowhere he just becomes super muscular and just starts bouncing around everywhere. I'm just like,
It's because he
what the
fills
fuck
all
is
of
this?
his muscles with air, and so he's bouncy.
And
I
his
mean, I
rubber.
guess that
And
makes
he's made of
sense.
rubber.
I mean, I guess that
So
makes
he's
sense,
bouncy.
but I'm just
He's
like,
bouncy in general.
I'm just
My man's
like,
basically a bouncy ball.
I mean, I want to
much.
see Luffy do like a punch that like bounces off 18 surfaces and then punches you in the face. I want to see that.
He does do that.
Yep,
Does he?
he does.
Yeah.
Gon just punches you in the face.
Yeah,
And
Gon
you
just
die.
punches you in the face and you die.
He blows up the whole forest when he does it.
Exactly.
The whole forest. All of it.
So I feel like Gon's gonna sweep this round.
I vote Gon.
I vote Gon.
Gon.
All right.
Sorry, Luffy.
We gotta show you a clip later. I'm sorry.
I've seen the clip.
He's
Cody
seen the
showed
fight.
me.
Okay.
But we need to show him all of Hunter x Hunter. Like,
I will start watching it as soon as I can. Okay.
All right. Next round we have Release Restraint from Hellsing versus Kamui Senketsu from Kill la Kill.
Oh.
All right.
So I said I was gonna talk Kamui Senketsu up.
Let's talk about Kamui Senketsu.
So, it's a concept that really hasn't been seen in a lot of anime, and I really like that. You always think about clothes as just something that you wear. Sometimes you think about weighted clothing, and you're like, okay, you can get strong. Although I saw a YouTube video recently about why trying to do what Goku does with his weighted clothes is absolutely stupid and should never
saw
do
that
it.
same video.
Exactly, but
Because science.
because science. But the thing is with Kamui Senketsu is that uniform forms a heart-wrenching, I will admit it, I fucking cried during this, but it was a heart-wrenching relationship with this girl, and just using their blood to fight so powerfully.
I just love that scene.
It was so good.
I get it now. I have to get naked.
Exactly. Just,
I like how solo you're trying to make it.
no, I mean, I'm not trying to make it so. I mean, one good thing about the transformation, the TNA is
great fan service transformation.
Great
Oh, for
fan
sure.
service. Absolutely.
Not as much fan service in Hellsing.
Not as much.
Not as much. That's to
Surprisingly.
its detriment, I would say.
Surprisingly, too.
I mean, you have Police Girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do have the big-titted Police Girl.
I do like Police Girl.
Mm.
Primarily after she got
When she becomes that full-fledged vampire.
Yeah. I like
with
her
the
more.
spirit energy, like.
Yeah, I like
sick.
her more that
It's
way.
so sick.
But
Like, what exactly does Kamui Senketsu do? For those who don't know,
so
uncultured swine.
Kami Senketsu is basically it turns into it's a sailor outfit that turns into like some sort of skimpy battle armor that increases Matoe's strength, speed, basically everything about her.
Doesn't it also like turn her blood to iron?
It also turns her blood to iron, as
or
we have
steel
said.
or something?
She can use her blood as a sword.
She can.
Like
She is absolutely
It
insane.
looks like half of a pair of scissors.
so the more she used it, I mean, the closer you are to dying, you know. But
The bloodier you are,
yeah, the closer you
more
are to
blood
dying.
you have for things.
But can we also say that this is definitely? I think this was probably something that was inspired by Dead Man Wonderland.
I can see where you're going with that, but no.
No, Kill la Kill came out before that, didn't it?
No.
No, it didn't?
Dead Man
This
Wonderland
was
was
classic
Oh,
Toonami back
okay,
in the
yeah.
day.
You're right, you're
I
right.
see where
see
you're
where I'm coming
going
from?
from that, but no.
Like it could have been.
Because, like,
But no.
the thing about Senketsu is,
No,
like...
no. Kamui Senketsu was inspired by Magical Girl anime.
Yeah,
Like
it
Sailor
was-
Moon and stuff like
it
that.
was
And it was supposed to
literally-
take like a riff on that and turn it into a shonen instead of a shoujo.
It was,
and
it was kind
that's
of
what
like
it was meant to do.
Just the whole blood control thing is what that kind of got me
Yeah.
thinking about. Was Dead Man Wonderland?
I agree with that, but
Which is
it's just not to the extent that Dead Man Wonderland.
Yeah.
We're not talking about Dead Man Wonderland
Of
today.
course.
We're talking about Kill la
So,
Kill
does-
and Hellsing
Yeah, does
with the
anybody
Release
have any
Restraint,
arguments
Which has
with
my
this?
votes.
which has your vote.
Okay,
Release
geez.
Restraint.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you like to go into detail as to why Release Restraint is better than Kamui Senketsu?
Well, besides the fact that I'm not seeing it.
There is more blood. There is more blood with with Release Restraint than Kamui Senketsu.
There's a lot more blood for sure, and I mean I like bloody violent animes for sure. So with Kamui Senketsu, yep, it was super hella epic, but honestly, I like 75, no, maybe 70% of me liked it because of the outfit, and then the other 30% was because of the power. Yeah, I'm one of them guys. I'm the fan service guy there. So yeah, that was cool and all, and the power behind it was actually hella epic, yeah. But Alucard's Release Restraints was way more powerful in my opinion. Way more epic. Again, when he's just releasing the demons and just bringing on
Just all those damn souls that he's collected from battlefields over the years.
it was so fucked up in like one of the coolest ways.
Just that army of just zombie cavaliers charging in and just...
Getting just mutilated and ultimately fucked.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
They did go away.
Yeah, like so yeah.
But, like, God himself had to do it.
But yeah.
And he still didn't die.
True.
So yeah, no, I'm not saying Alucard isn't, like, the baddest motherfucker to walk the planet, because I'd be lying. What I am saying is the Kamui Senketsu is a better transformation.
I like it a lot. I feel you.
In my opinion, it's just as epic in a different way. It's not the same kind of epic, but it's just as epic.
Yeah.
And when just everything about it, just the way she fights with it, and just the idea of it in general, taking that twist on the magical girl genre.
It was flashier.
It's flashier. It's
Yeah.
super
Flashier.
flashy, and I love it personally. It's one of my favorite transformations in anime, is the Kamui Senketsu. So I'm going to vote for Kamui Senketsu.
And so am I.
So
Release Restraint for me.
Kamui Senketsu moves on to the next round, and in this round we have the final Getsuga Tensho versus Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann.
If you guys
And
don't
I
see this,
vote
I'm
For
staring
Super
at
Galaxy
vote.
Gurren Lagann.
I'm staring
Final
at
gets
D.
a good Tensho.
I'm staring at D furiously just for, screwing me over in the first round.
Okay, listen, Cuba Chakramo would have lost in the final Getsuga Tensho anyway.
Agreed.
However, Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann is a better transformation.
Look, the reason why
There's more emotional build-up. Yes, there is.
Oh no! I'm not shooting down on the emotional build. It was the fact that the process.
They both killed gods,
way-
except he killed real gods, and Ichigo killed fake little gods that live on Earth.
The way it looked, it hit me more than Chakra Mode because Transformers. I'm a Transformer fan, and again, seeing piece by piece, seeing a transformation piece by piece like that, where it's legit the power of a god to destroy gods, it was hella epic.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
It is. It's amazing. And you have the drill that will pierce the heavens.
Yeah.
And it did. It did pierce the heavens, and it got up there and it fought God. And it shows you this is the strength of the human race.
But
This is what we have. This is all of it. And just you feel it, and you want them to win, and you can it's great. It's great, and it's everything that I think anime should strive to be.
Final gets a good Tencho, bro. That's again, okay, look.
I don't even like Bleach like that.
You're already you're already winning me over when I seen the 1 minute clip. Like I said, I'm already praising it for seeing just that clip.
Yeah.
But the absolute beastness, the absolute
I will admit,
epicness.
Watching Ichigo transform into something that didn't look like some sort of white fairy clown man was fantastic for Bleach.
Yes.
It was a fantastic step forward, and I'm glad they did that at the end. Because everyone looked like Bobo the Clown was some sort of fallen angel with the white skin and the weird winged things.
Yeah.
And like Aizen in the last fight didn't even look like a person anymore.
Exactly.
Nah, he was a fairy king.
Yeah, he was. And he caught those hands.
Yeah, from the Soul King.
Can I ask a question about Gurren Lagann?
Yeah.
After the final transformation, after the Space Galaxy, is it called?
Super Galaxy.
Super
Galaxy. What does it go from there? Like, do they have an epilogue? Do they have, and they lived happily ever after?
Was it still usable?
Blah, blah, blah.
Hmm? Was it still usable after?
Watch the anime.
Okay, that's all you're going to say about
That's
it?
all I'm going to say about
Okay.
that.
Fair.
The only thing I'm going to say...
I'm fine if I lose this round. Watch the anime. Watch Gurren Lagann.
I will be watching the anime.
How many episodes is Gurren Lagann? I'm going to look that up.
All I'm going
talking.
to say
Are
is...
you looking to see if we will feel bad about this decision?
No. No, he's looking up how many episodes Gurren Lagann was, which I think it's 25. But either way,
Nothing.
when it comes to Bleach, everybody says this, and it's completely true. They should have ended the manga and the anime with Aizen. They had the best transformation for it. Ichigo lost his Soul Reaper powers. He was just going to live a normal life. He was going to have normal school days, go to school with friends.
But then you
everything
had
was
to
going to be
have
done.
Fullbringer.
Mm-hmm.
They had Fullbringer. Now, I'm not going to say that everything after Aizen was bad, because I really did like the final arc of Bleach, except the ending, which was kind of rushed.
I'm going to say everything after Aizen was trash.
I'm not going to say that.
I personally enjoyed it mainly because it gave me more.
But here's
to
the thing,
watch.
we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
Either way,
But
I'm voting for Getsuga Tensho, because it could have been
the final.
the perfect ending for Bleach.
Yeah.
It could have been. Now, I'm not saying that Super Galaxy is not the perfect ending for Gurren Lagann. I just haven't seen it yet.
Because it
and
is.
Once I see it, maybe I'll change my mind. But today's the recording. Not changing my mind here. Getsuga Tensho
I'll
is going
watch
to
it.
take
I'll
it.
praise it. I'll love it. But at the end of the day, it's definitely final. Get to good Tencho.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So the final Getsuga Tensho wins against Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann. We might need to come back to this topic in the future once you guys have cultured
agreed.
yourselves a little bit. So we're going on to the semifinals. We have Super Saiyan versus Gon's adult form from Hunter x Hunter. This is very difficult.
D has the Gon look in his eyes. I can tell. He has that look. He's just like, you already
As far
know.
as... Listen, okay. I think Super Saiyan is the most iconic anime transformation of all time. It might be the most iconic transformation scene of all time, just in general media.
Yeah.
And if it's not, it's up there. And I think that Gon's adult transformation is the most meaningful transformation in anime. At least shown in anime, for sure.
Yeah.
The most meaningful, the one with the most emotional impact, in my opinion.
Yeah, they both...
It meant the most in character.
Okay.
Like I said, they both... for these transformations, they both lost a lot.
They did.
Yeah, Goku lost more, all in
He lost
that.
Krillin.
Yeah, Krillin... Yeah, okay, well, he
lost Krillin.
He lost Krillin.
Yeah.
Everybody just got their ass beat.
For the second time. Because he lost Krillin in Dragon Ball, too, against Demon King Piccolo.
True.
He had Tambourine killed Krillin.
You're right.
Hey,
So, I mean, so in the sense, that was nothing new. I mean, it sounds bad, but...
Yeah, the Krillin own count was really high.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Krillin was definitely over Infinity. But then you got Gon, for the first time in his life, is realizing and actually experiencing death of someone close.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said, Kite was like a father figure. He was his
loved
mentor. Kite was epic.
God.
Kite was a prodigy. I'm gonna say that. He was just a prodigy at what he did. A great fighter. He was.
You know what my favorite part about Kite was? Blake needs to watch Hunter x Hunter. That was my favorite part about Kite.
Yeah, he's not wrong there though. But
Yeah.
you need to watch that.
Yeah, I get it.
But
Okay.
yeah, Gon's transformation, like I said, definitely more meaningful you're talking about, you are saying fuck your future for someone who just did this needs to die no matter what, and you will go down with me.
Mm-hmm.
Goku
Absolutely.
wasn't really like that.
No,
I mean,
Goku is getting the strength to go beyond his physical form. That's, and this is to go even further beyond. is very much Goku's.
Yeah, while
meaning in
Gon
life.
was like, we're gonna pretty much go the beyond, but this is like it.
Yeah, Gon hit the pinnacle. There was no. We've seen the pinnacle as
Yeah.
far as Hunter x Hunter.
See, the
goes.
thing
We've
with
seen the
Goku-
pinnacle of power.
Goku's more of just like when you think about Goku and Krillin's relationship at that point, it was like, I don't really care if you die, Dragon Balls bring you back to life.
Dragon Balls at that point only brought someone back to life one time.
Yeah, but they had the
Yeah.
Namekian Dragon Balls, which hadn't
Not
been
at that
used.
point. They had been used.
They did get used before.
Did they get used right
They
beforehand?
did.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Um,
maybe it's a bit different. But, I mean,
They got used right beforehand to
Didn't they?
wish it was. They wished
everybody...
Piccolo back to life, and then they wished Piccolo to Namek, and
Oh,
then third
that's
wish they
right.
don't remember.
Namekians to Earth.
Yes, they wished the Namekians to Earth.
Okay, so I am wrong.
Mm-hmm.
No, because that happened during the transformation. That was after Goku had transformed.
No, it wasn't.
I
That was
believe-
before.
I
No,
believe
they
it
had to wish
was.
Piccolo to Namek.
Yeah, but they,
that was before
I mean,
he
the
fused with
third,
Nail. The third wish was right after he was.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Because
No.
Vegeta
No.
came
No.
in, it was all like, what was that? Oh, I need to hurry up and go wish for immortality.
That's right. It was
Yeah.
Vegeta that rushed off trying to do that. I
And,
thought that was
and then the
Frieza.
third wish was later.
But he got fucked because he didn't know
Okay.
the language.
Yeah, they didn't know Namekian. So.
I can't really argue that much for Goku, honestly, because just the emotional impact of Gon's transformation is just too high.
I can vote. I can argue for Goku
Okay, do
because I've argued for Gon this whole tournament, but it's time for me to argue for my boy Goku.
Please do.
Super Saiyan. There's a reason it's the most iconic transformation in all of anime, and I say that hands down. I will fight you. There's not a more iconic transformation in anime. It's Super Saiyan. It's Super Saiyan, and the legacy that Super Saiyan built. And you had just the planet was going to be destroyed, and was that before? Did Frieza
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did the 5
He
minute
did
was-
the
thing.
he was
5-minute
pissed.
thing, and then
Yeah.
the transformation happened, or the transformation happened, then he did the 5-minute thing.
He did the 5 minute thing before the transformation.
Yes, yeah,
Like
before.
right before.
Yeah.
And that's
And
when he was
then-
all like, wait, no.
I'm gonna kill you too! Bang.
Yeah, of course, 5 minutes was about 2 hours.
Oh yeah,
Of course.
that's fair. However, we're not talking about the time in Dragon Ball. We're talking about
I mean,
Goku.
if you ask anybody on the street, like most random people on the street, hey, do you know what Super Saiyan is? Most people will say yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When
Don't know
you
of it.
ask,
Yeah.
when you ask, do you even know who Gon is? Most people are gonna be like, who the fuck is that?
I'm sure
But
at one
at the
point,
s- at the
before
same
we
point-
started talking about it so much, you might have said that.
No, I would have known who that was because I know names. But at the same point, I have a quote from you that you've said multiple times at this series is that Gon is Goku done better.
Yes.
I did say I said Gon is Goku done right
Yes, exactly.
because
So it's a hard choice.
I'm voting for Super Saiyan because I'm stuck in my ways and you can't make me.
I'm going for Gon.
Okay, so this is going down to one factor for me. One factor. Because of the fact that I think he looks stupid as shit with long hair, I'm voting Super Saiyan. Fuck Gon's
Is
long
that
hair.
really your
Absolutely.
reason?
I absolutely hate his hair. Hate it.
Okay.
Hate it. Hate
It
it.
doesn't end.
I'll
Does not
admit,
end.
It goes.
It's-
It's
it's
the hair that will
longer
pierce.
than
It
Bubba
is the hair that will pierce the heavens.
Super Saiyan wins that one.
I mean, I admit it was a bit much.
It was.
It does not take you out of the scene though.
But it doesn't.
It does
I will
not.
say that in person.
you
I will attest to
still
that.
see his epicness.
I'm very sad
I'm
to
just-
see that go.
I'm just happy I got to say that because I've been wanting to say that the entire.
Can I change my
episode.
vote?
No.
Yeah, you can.
Too late.
Can I change my vote?
No, it's
Yeah.
too late.
You
Can I
say
change my
Gon.
vote to the Gon's adult
Yeah,
transformation?
don't do
I
this
mean, you
to
know
me.
it's better.
Because listen, just because of that line, I want to change my vote.
Ah, don't do this to me.
Because no, Goku's hair was just as stupid.
Nah, it was golden spiky. It was
He-
cool.
Akira Toriyama made the transformation because he got tired of inking the manga panels.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, lazy.
No, Gon. I vote for Gon.
Okay, this hurts me. This hurts me on the inside.
Gon wins.
See you guys. I'm
An,
gonna.
an unprecedented transformation thing.
See ya.
Gon has Blake has left. Gon has won the semifinals, first round. The second round of the semifinals
This game is bullshit.
is Kamui Senketsu versus the final Getsuga Tensho.
Final gets to the potential, and you can't tell me anything else.
I was about to say the same thing.
Listen,
You're
right.
We kind of are right. I'm
listen.
sorry.
Okay, I love the Kamui Senketsu. I think it's great. I think it's one of my favorite
Phenomenal.
transformations in anime, and I might be wrong, but I'm gonna vote for it.
Oh, you're hurting me.
I'm gonna
Someone
vote for
has
it
to.
put
Hey.
Blake on the spot.
Yeah, he's putting me on the spot here because I don't know what
Blake
to
has
vote
to
for
choose
now.
between his two children. Congratulations, Blake.
These are not
You
my
must
two
choo-
children, trust me.
You must choose between Bleach and Kill la Kill. Could be worse. You could have to choose between, like, I don't know, Naruto and Death Note.
I think that one would be a bit easier. But the thing is I'm not voting for the anime, I'm voting for the
That's
transformation.
fair.
And that's kind of hard because they're both really awesome transformations.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, okay, this is actually one of the hardest decisions I've ever made on this podcast. I think that I'm going to go for the upset, and I am voting Kamui Senketsu. It's
Okay.
just such a good transformation, and the abilities it gives her are just so good.
And it's epic as fuck.
It's
It
epic
is.
as
All the
fuck.
fight scenes are amazing afterwards.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like,
There's
you
not a
get
bad
that
fight
one
When they
good fight
both go
scene,
at
but
it,
her...
There's not a bad fight scene in Kill la Kill.
There really isn't.
Exactly.
The Kill la Kill is great.
It's like, the outfit itself was for the fan service, but they didn't make it all about fan service, though.
No, that's the only
That
part.
was great.
That was the part. That was like, you get one thing. Here's your fan service. Have fun with that.
right.
This is gonna be about blood and viscera from here on out.
And now
Speaking of blood and viscera.
When
Yeah.
they got together and
Speaking of blood and viscera, you know,
I'm sorry that the finals are so one-sided here.
so the Pito kind of looks like a character from Kill la Kill. Because the final round is Gon's adult form versus Kamui Senketsu.
I'm not going to be able to convince you guys that Kamui Senketsu is better. I'm not.
no one will convince me that Kanamui Senketsu is better than Gon's adult form.
I just voted for it over Super Saiyan.
That's true.
No, you can't. You can't change
I'm
my mind.
sorry,
I think it's
why?
the best anime transformation in all of history. And
Honestly,
Like,
did not
Kamui
see this
Senketsu
coming.
was flashier, but
was it?
yeah,
Was it?
I think it was.
flashier.
Flashier
Was it?
as in colors.
Flashier.
It had more colors.
Yeah, so flashier.
But I mean, that's coming.
It had more tits.
It had more. That's what I'm saying. It had more
But did it?
colors.
But
It had more colors and lights.
I don't know. Gon had
'Cause-
that crop top and that them short shorts. Still handing out these hands, handing out these L's. You better start a collection.
I don't know how he didn't lose his balance and fall back from that hair, though.
Huh? It didn't. It was no weight,
Bro, it was
went
Super
straight
Saiyan
up.
hair.
It was Super Saiyan hair.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
dumb.
You didn't see an end.
I
It
know,
did
that's
not-
the
it
problem.
didn't
That
end.
wasn't important though. What came
Yes, it
out
is.
was the power.
It's very
The
important.
power's all in the hair.
Kicked him. In,
This
kicked
is not Bobo.
kicked Pito into the air, and the hair was still going. That's fine.
It stayed straight the entire time.
It did.
Okay, well,
And you know what didn't matter in that transformation sequence?
His hair.
What?
His hair.
his hair did not matter.
Did
but
you
it
see
mattered
him
to
went
me.
from 12 to 30?
Do you really think that's what he looked like when he's 30? Like, you're giving
Give or
it.
take.
I mean, you might be going a bit older.
25.
I was gonna say like 20.
Mid 20s.
Yeah.
Mid 20s.
Maybe like 20s.
It just, yeah. I
don't
mean,
think he's
30
30.
is still young.
It's not for that universe.
It's not for me.
I don't think.
Fair. So 12 to 25.
Okay.
Yeah. Like he doubled in age, and like that was him at his peak. The whole fight scene was 2 moves, and it was still one of my favorite fight scenes.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, well, I will concede defeat on that one.
You don't have an option.
I don't. That's the truth.
The winner of best anime transformation is Gon in Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
This has been Your Waifu Is Trash. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you listened to, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and tell us what your favorite anime transformation sequence is in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.